5 things you probably shouldn't do when getting out of debt. Most people think getting out of debt is about intensity, aggressive payments, sacrifice, motivation. That's why most people fail. Debt doesn't trap people because they're lazy. It traps them because they rush the wrong moves and feel productive while doing it. Here are 5 things you probably shouldn't do when trying to get out of debt, if you actually want it to stick. 1. You probably shouldn't drain your savings to be done faster. This feels disciplined. You want the debt gone. You want the relief. So you empty your savings, throw everything at the balance, and feel proud. Until life happens. A car repair, a medical bill, a missed paycheck. Now you're right back in debt, only worse this time. What you should do instead. Keep a basic emergency buffer before you accelerate debt payoff. Not a perfect fund, not 6 months, just enough to stop you from relapsing. People who stay debt-free don't rely on willpower. They rely on margin. 2. You probably shouldn't chase the perfect debt strategy. Snowball, avalanche, hybrid spreadsheets. You spend weeks optimizing instead of paying. It feels responsible, but it delays momentum. Most people don't fail because of interest math. They fail because they never start. What you should do instead. Pick one simple system and commit. Not because it's optimal, because it's sustainable. Progress beats precision. 3. You probably shouldn't cut everything at once. This is the burnout trap. You cancel every subscription, stop eating out, say no to everything. It works. Briefly. Then resentment builds. Discipline cracks, and spending rebounds harder than before. What you should do instead. Cut strategically, not emotionally. Remove the leaks that don't add value. Keep the ones that protect your sanity. People who escape debt don't punish themselves. They outlast it. 4. You probably shouldn't ignore your cash flow. Most people focus on balances. They ignore behavior. They make extra payments, while their lifestyle quietly creeps back in. Debt isn't just about what you owe. It's about what keeps recreating it. What you should do instead. Track where money actually goes. Not to shame yourself, to spot patterns. Debt freedom comes from awareness, not restriction. 5. You probably shouldn't wait until you're debt-free to build stability. This is the most expensive mistake. People say, I'll invest later. I'll plan later. I'll learn later. Later never comes. They exit debt fragile, and one setback away from returning. What you should do instead. Build stability while paying off debt. Automate good habits early. Practice living below your means now. Debt freedom isn't a finish line. It's a foundation. The part most people miss. Getting out of debt isn't about being extreme. It's about being consistent when motivation fades. Most people don't lose because they don't care. They lose because they confuse intensity with discipline. If this made you uncomfortable, that's the point. You probably shouldn't rush debt payoff just to feel better. You should build a system that doesn't break under pressure. Subscribe if you want money advice that protects your future, not hype, shortcuts, or shame. Because debt doesn't disappear from motivation. It disappears from control.